What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, especially those of you who watch the channel with your kids. And if you forgot today was Mother's Day and haven't called your mom yet, make sure you go call her. You're welcome. Now, in the meantime, we know there are a ton of Disney Plus shows coming from Marvel Studios that the studio themselves have yet to announce. For instance, we know there's at least one Black Panther series coming from Ryan Coogler. That was confirmed in the trades when he signed a huge media deal with Disney almost 2 years ago. We also know that Destin Daniel Cretton, who's set to direct Avengers 5, Kang Dynasty, and of course Shang-Chi 2 whenever it's announced, has taken up a producer role on the Wonder Man series and presumably will direct some episodes as well, confirming those two shows without Marvel Studios announcing them themselves. Now, today we're talking about a third show in Vision Quest that had still stayed in the rumor mill until real recently. Recent updates officially confirming not only the show's existence, but we now have a release date window as well. We're going to break down all the latest official updates, what's going on with the show, as well as delve into two huge plot rumors, one that speaks to Vision's own offspring in Viv, and another that sets up a different team of the Avengers. A lot of the characters for this team have been showing up, and it's not a coincidence. We're breaking it all down, Vision Quest on Disney Plus. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report like we're covering today, and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. Again, all you got to do be a sub, leave a comment, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so you may have heard, but there's a little writer strike going on in Hollywood right now, and because of the protocol, we now know the release window for Vision Quest. Let me explain. Jack Schaefer, who wrote famously for WandaVision but also Black Widow, she had to register on WGA.org site. As part of the writer's strike, all the writers in Hollywood need to make disclosures for the projects that they're part of and during the strike, so that basically everybody knows they don't keep working on them. Well, when she updated her profile on WGA.org's website, it revealed that Vision Quest is not only a project that she's working on for Marvel Studios and writing, but that it's set to release in the 2024-2025 window. But because we are in the middle of said strike and we already have pretty extensive knowledge of Marvel's filming and production schedule, at least for the rest of the year until early 2024, there's a great chance that Vision Quest wouldn't start filming till next year, which puts a 2025 most likely release window for that TV series. Also remember, guys, over the next 24 months, they're going to be playing catch up with shows that were supposed to come out this year, like Echo or Agatha House of Harkness or What If Season 2 or X-Men 97 or Spider-Man Freshman Year or Ironheart. Actually, when you list it like that, it's insane just how much content Bob Chapek wanted them to push out in a short amount of time. No wonder they haven't been able to keep the quality up. Now, in the meantime, and now that we know Vision Quest is 100% confirmed at Marvel Studios and to be part of the Multiverse saga, there have been at least two huge plot rumors going on for the show and what they may involve. Now, originally in the comics, Vision Quest started in a run of the West Coast Avengers 42, so you would think that perhaps the show would be meant to set up at least that section of the team. The synopsis for Vision Quest is, quote, in the chapter of the West Coast Avengers, Vision receives a startling transformation after he is kidnapped, has his memory wiped, and discovers the true and tragic nature of his children with Scarlet Witch. And when you read just that part of the synopsis, it literally plays right in line with what they set up at the end of WandaVision, making Jack Schaefer, the person who wrote that series, the perfect person to write this continuation. Vision has been kidnapped, reassembled, and had his memory wiped by Sword, and then found out the true, end quote, tragic nature of his children, and even from his counterpart self, that were just an extension of Scarlet Witch's grief. They didn't actually even exist in the first place. So the West Coast Avengers setup seems not only inherent from what's going on in the comic book storyline in the name of the show, but also for the members that have been showing up, as I mentioned during the prologue. Another prominent member of this team is Wonder Man, who's about to show up in his own series prior to that Vision Quest show. Also Scarlet Witch on the team, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention that Hawkeye was also a member of the team, but I find it sort of hard to believe they're going to pull Clint Barton out of retirement, although at least I think Jeremy Renner would be down if they wanted him to come back. So we'll have to wait and see if he makes the team. Now, I know some of you are also going to mention that there's a Great Lake Avengers that shows up during this run. I think that a lot less likely, especially considering almost none of those characters have been introduced or will be by the time we get there. Plus 2 Avengers teams in 1 Disney Plus show seems like a lot. But West Coast Avengers, almost assured. We'll just have to wait and see if they actually use that title, or maybe it's something that they end up calling themselves by the end of the show. Now, in the meantime, the second huge plot rumor for this show involves the creation of Vision's daughter, Viv, or Vivian Vision. She was a synthezoid created by Vision in his process to humanize himself through the creation of a family. The brainwaves of Viv and her twin brother Vin actually come as a combination of the brain patterns from Vision and Virginia, Viv and Vin's mother, and Vision's wife. Now, if you're asking yourself, Vision's wife Virginia, who's that? Well, he created her too, and if it's not creepy enough that he's running around like the Jetsons with an all-robot family, quote, he created her modeling the brainwaves of Scarlet Witch, a copy of which were given to him years ago by Wanda herself as a gift. Using his and Virginia's brainwaves, he then created his kids, Viv and Vin for short. So immediately you can see some of the similarities, the exact parallels in this storyline from the comics and how they match what happened in WandaVision. She created a fake family with Vision and 2 kids. Now Vision is going to go on as a synthezoid now as Transparent Vision, White Vision, or as he's properly called, Spectral Vision, have this fake family of his own, except they did something different in the comics where Vision's brain was originally modeled after Simon Williams, who is Wonder Man. It seems like they won't be doing that in the comics, but that sets up the villain from the Wonder Man show, who's going to be Eric Williams, the Grim Reaper. There were Easter eggs for him during WandaVision, going against Vision in that storyline. So I think what Marvel's going to do here is just borrow some major storylines from Vision's story overall, considering some of the setup is already immediately here, and then just pick and choose what they want going forward, eventually setting up this sect of the West Coast Avengers. And as I've said many times, and although it's not immediately apparent, by the time we do get to Secret Wars, there are going to be so many quote-unquote teams in the MCU, so how it will differ a little bit from Avengers Endgame, the portal scene, rather everybody coming in as individuals. Yeah, you had the Guardians of the Galaxy, but not too many. There are going to be so many different teams, like the Young Avengers, even though they say that's not in pre-production. Marvel Studios is going to have West Coast Avengers, probably a main Avengers sect, the Fantastic Four, rumored Illuminati. There should be an X-Force or X-Men team or previous versions from the Foxverse. Again, just so many teams showing up. It's going to be awesome. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below, how hype you are for Vision Quest. I actually am very hyped for the show. I think Paul Bettany's an amazing actor, and I think WandaVision definitely earned its ranks amongst the top Disney Plus shows. So very hyped myself. Let me know all your thoughts down below. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we are still giving away PlayStations at the channel. We're going to do so to coincide with the releases of major Marvel movies and TV shows. The next one is Secret Invasion, which is next month. If you want to be entered to win, super simple. All you got to do, hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber. Then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. The best way to keep up with the content of the channel is to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. Guys, please be safe and vigilant on my channel, really any other channel or any other platform. Remember, anybody can take anybody else's profile picture, claim to be that content creator. I will never spam comment here at the channel and tell you you've won. Please never contact anyone on a third-party app like Telegram or WhatsApp. No one will ever charge you for shipping if you win a prize on YouTube. Not me, not anybody else. These are scams. So if you get a comment like that, please just report them to YouTube. They'll go ahead and delete the comment. I myself spend multiple hours a day sometimes trying to delete them. You guys flagging them and deleting them, or reporting them to YouTube rather, helps me out a ton and really helps out the community at large, my channel and other channels, because when they delete them across the platform. All right, I love you guys. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Make sure you call yours. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.